Hello everybody and Happy New Year. So in honor of the 2025 celebrations, I thought I would give you 3 cocktail, not recipes necessarily, but ideas for things that you can use, to celebrate and ring in the new year. Enjoy! Okay everybody, so with this peach wine sangria, I got some inspiration from this recipe from Michelle the bartender from TikTok, and I decided that instead of using gross dry white wine, I was going to use Adelpracht by Drostenhof. It's the best. Why do we not like sweet wines, guys? I don't understand it. But anyway, this is the best wine. So I added about half a glass worth to the glass. You can add more or less, it's up to you. Then what you do is you take a double of peach schnapps and you add it to the wine. Then I added a splash of my homemade sweet and sour mix. And then I decided to add pineapple juice, and I added about 2 doubles worth. And then the recipe calls for Sprite, but I decided to use 7-Up free. And I just topped off the drink. And it's too hot for any melting nonsense or lukewarm nonsense. So to keep it chilled, I added some ice. This is delicious. The Adelpracht is the perfect wine. The pineapple enhances the flavor. This is so yummy. Okay, then we got this cute pink champagne cocktail. I love the color. It's gorgeous. What you're going to do is you're going to take your favorite champagne. I like the J.C. Le Roux La Fleurette. I added about 3/4 of the can here to the champagne flute. And then I decided to add this liquid fruit strawberry lemonade that I reviewed on the channel. Now here's where I got creative. I reviewed this Gordon's gin a bit earlier in the year, and I didn't really like the pink berry flavor one. So what I did was I took some of the gin, popped it into a jar, added these Amajoya strawberries and cream sweets, and then I left it in the fridge. You can see the sweets haven't completely dissolved yet, but they have changed and improved the flavor of the gin. So I decided to pour myself a double and add it to the flute. It's so pretty and delicious. The La Fleurette adds the perfect base. The gin is now like really nice and fruity, and the lemonade adds like a tartness to the flavor. It's really good. Then we've got our champagne margarita. You know we love tequila in this house. This recipe can obviously be made with vodka if you want to replace that, but I prefer tequila. So I popped some ice into my shaker, and then I took my favorite tequila, and I popped a double of that into the shaker. Then you take your homemade sweet and sour mix. This is what I'm using. You can just add lime juice here if you want, but I added a double of that to the shaker as well. Now, usually you would use some sort of orange liqueur here. I decided to use blue curacao instead of triple sec. And then I added a single of that to the shaker and gave it a good little shake. Then I popped it into my glass, which I just rimmed with sugar. You don't have to rim your glass. I like it though. And then I took a can of J.C. Le Roux La Fleurette and I topped off the drink. Listen, this is an interesting combo. The lime juice mixed with the champagne gives like a fruity, exotic, sour mix. It's really nice, and it's just the tart drink to ring in the new year.